Hey guys, Bethany Joy Lenz, star of One Tree Hill, names the alleged cult she belonged to. And I think she does us a favor because a lot of people getting into this weird organizations. Some call them cults, some call them religious organizations or stuff like that. And for me, it's a mystery how these people get into this type of trap because I don't really understand how you can trust somebody like that. But apparently for people who's looking for a sense of living, who's losing somebody, that's a good way to forget about everything and take an easy solution. Let's see what Bethany has to say.
The One Tree Hill alum details her recovery from the harrowing experience in her debut memoir, Dinner for Vampires. A description for the book from Simon & Schuster reads, "An only child who often had to fend for herself and always wanted a place to belong, Lenz found the safe haven she'd been searching for in a Bible study group with other Hollywood creatives."
That's what I was saying. They're looking for people, especially for people with money, who can join them and believe in them, believe in their purpose. And they found the one who was looking for meaning in life, like I said. And Bethany, in her book, actually confesses about that, as we may see. And yes, we haven't read the book yet, but it's going to be a lot of interesting stuff inside.
However, the group soon morphed into something more sinister, a slowly woven web of manipulation, abuse, and fear under the guise of a church covenant called the Big House Family.
Yeah, I mean, that's great that she understands that, because sometimes people get so into that. And, I read about different cults and how cult leaders actually have all these women to themselves, and basically guys in this cult give away their daughter's wife to the cult leader because he was a messiah and a guy who was like searching for this purpose and knows where to go, like a new Moses. And I don't understand how you can do that, like willingly, not taking drugs. But a lot of people like that, and I think they're just vulnerable and they need help. And they're looking for an easy solution sometimes in life. That's a problem.
As Bethany alleges, the Big House family coerced her to, quote, give away her autonomy, relocate to the organization's Pacific Northwest compound, and had her have, quote, family minders on set with her. Per the synopsis, the 42-year-old will also describe the group's alleged practices to keep her a loyal member, including, quote, Maoist struggle session-inspired meetings in the basement of a filthy house and regular counseling with leadership.
Yeah, I understand, like, cis people use this manipulating techniques like psychology to get under the skin of the person, and probably that's why people willingly do all this stuff, all this weird stuff for them. Even though it's hard for me to understand, I'm trying to find the solution, find the way. How can I explain to you like how it works?
Bethany's new memoir comes after she previously shared her story on the Drama Queens podcast last July.
I was in a cult for 10 years. That would be a really valuable experience to write about, and the recovery that, 10 years of recovery after that. So there's a lot to tell. I don't know how much I can say because there are still people and legal things in place that make it more complicated for the timing of that.
Wow, 10 years of recovery. Can you imagine that? If it's all true, and we don't have a reason to not believe her, except maybe she's releasing her memoirs and stuff like that. But if that's all true, like 10 years to recover from the organization, how they brainwash these people, that you need 10 years to actually recover from that. Like, I don't know what she did though. Like, maybe she did something bad. It's like when you do something that like you didn't want to do but did it under influence of drugs or stuff like that, you kind of need time to recover, like even if it's minor, but maybe she did something that was so awful that she needed that time. Probably we'll find out in the book.
Dinner for Vampires, set to release in October, will also reveal a One Tree Hill superfan who allegedly helped her regain her own sovereignty. In the past, Bethany has credited her fellow castmates, which include Hillary Burton Morgan, Sophia Bush, and Chad Michael Murray, for their support through the difficult life chapter as well.
Yeah, it's great that she have time to thank her former castmates, because when somebody like actually helped you in this way, like maybe they saved her life, saved her from people who wanted to do harm to her or just wanted to get her money. I don't know, like it's hard for me to judge this organization, because I'm just familiar with this type of cults and whatever alleged cults that actually work in the United States. I mean, there's plenty of them, as I know of, and probably a lot that we don't know of. So it's a huge problem in our society.
In November, she told Southern Living, "I feel like a lot of the people there, whether conscious or subconsciously, knew that just their presence and being an encouragement and letting me know that they still love and cared about me in spite of the fact that I was a little weird, that made a big difference."
I have a friend who didn't belong to any cult, but he didn't have right people around him, and I wasn't present at the time, so he committed suicide. That's why, like, it's so much important. You don't even know, probably, and my words can describe how important it is to have right people around you who can help you, who can give you a hand when you're like drowning. And that's what happened to her. And I'm happy for her recovery and that she came back to life after all this bad experience. Doing podcasts right now, hopefully gonna do some hit show in the future, who knows. But yeah, I mean, this is a really important video that I wanted to share with you guys, because this topic is one of the topics that I'm concerned about, because a lot of people every day joining these cults, and when you watch documentaries, when you watch shows, TV shows about it, it's like, it's awful. It's really awful. And I've been through a lot of different stages in my life, but I've never ever thought about joining a cult. I mean, like, I can go to church, I can pray to God, but joining a cult, no. And also, like, I think that's only my opinion. Sometimes we think about even like church leaders or pastors, right? Like, they're not humans. They are humans, and only God is like something magical, something divine, that we can actually like say something and excuse ourselves, or pray to somebody like that. Because when you go to church, I mean, pastors, with all due respect, they also commit I want to say crimes now, hopefully not, commit sins, probably like at least once a week. They also lie because they're human beings, and the trust that some people are putting in them is like, it's a little bit too much. And we heard about pedophile scandals in the Catholic Church, in Vatican even. So at the end of the day, I wanted to say that I realize they're humans, and that's why it helped me a lot to not join any organization like that. And thank you so much for watching. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's discuss. What do you think about it? Do you agree with her? Maybe you defend this organization. Maybe you think this all lies for her book. Who knows? And also, if you have a little bit of your time, please share this video with your friends. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, because it helps the channel to grow. That's how YouTube algorithms work, fortunately or unfortunately. And when they see that video shows activity, they actually promote this video. And let's go as a family, because we are. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.